Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the Queen of Joy herself, Jessica Dugas.
The Queen of Joy is here and live from Starbucks in Florence, Alabama. Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It is our first Fun Friday episode of Project Joy Live. We had to stop at the Starbucks as we were on the road this morning. Good morning, Chris. It is good to see you today. Thank you guys so much for being here this morning. I hope you can hear me okay. Give me some, you all know how I feel about the thumbs up, but give me some thumbs up anyway and let me know that you can hear me okay. Namaste, Juju. Good morning. It's good to see you. I have to start out by giving a huge shout out this morning to my son Sky, who is at home working the production behind the scenes while my daughter and I, say good morning, are on the road and giving out copies of the For Love poem. Good morning, Anne Marie. It is so good to see you today. So I have printed out copies of Dorothy Auger's For Love poem on a postcard. And then on the other side, I have my brother Adam's picture. For those of you that don't know, today would have been my brother Adam's 37th birthday. He passed away 12 years ago from metastatic melanoma. And every year we just decided to make the choice to come together and be proactive, be active about, you know, the grief that we're experiencing and the, you know, because it was a challenge. It was a challenge to deal with it. And, you know, we really wanted to spread the joy that was Adam and his personality. So every year on the day that he died, on January 28th, it was 2010, but every year on January 28th, we wear black and yellow and in his memory. And then on his birthday, which is today, May the 6th, we do random acts of kindness in his honor. And I chose this year because I've been so involved with Dorothy's poem movement. I made the decision this year to take the poem and distribute it and as a kindness to everybody. So when we came into Starbucks this morning, ordered our drinks, I gave one of the poems to our barista that checked us out up there. So it shared a little bit about the story. So that was really nice. Good, Juju. I'm glad that you can hear me okay. So we're going to be kind of I don't know how this is going to go. This is the first time we've done this. And so we're going to find out. We're going to find out, and you guys are going to find out with us. So I think one of the places I really wanted to stop was over here across the street at the Publix, because there is a bagger over there that always makes my day. And he's fantastic. And I would love to present him with a poem this morning. Good morning, Al. It's good to see you. Al is Adam's dad. And so really excited to have you tune in this morning, Al. And so we're going to go over to the Publix and we're going to see who we can find over there. They just opened 5 minutes ago, so I was hoping it wouldn't be too insane in there. But you never know. You never know. It is the day after Cinco de Mayo, after all. So at any rate, we're going to go do that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to have Sky pull us off the screen, and he's going to play the video that we made in honor of Adam a few years back and why we do this and while we make the trek over to Publix. So we'll have him do that now. Hang tight, you guys. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had put that together for Adam a couple years after I think we had started doing the random acts of kindness in his honor and Black and Yellow Day and all of that stuff. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the photos. We have a lot of our family photos in there and everything else. And so I hope you guys enjoy that. We are currently at the Publix in Florence, Alabama, over on Cox Creek. And I had a plan to give a copy of the poem. I wanted to be a little intentional on the live today and give a copy of the poem to one of the baggers, Nicholas, who has been amazing. Every time we come in here, he's super bubbly. He always says, "How's my favorite customer today?" every time he sees everybody, and is just fantastic. So I wanted to present him with it. So my daughter and I went in while that video was playing to try to see what was going on, if he was working today. And he actually doesn't start until 8 o'clock, but I think he'll likely be pulling in here before that time. So I'm going to kind of hang out here and try to catch him before he goes in, because I really want to be intentional about it. Good morning, Jason. It's good to see you today. I mentioned about Williams syndrome yesterday, by the way, in case you missed missed that, and I did talk about that. So thank you for bringing that to my attention as well. So listen, while I've got you guys here and we're sitting and kind of sitting ducks at the moment, as they say, and we're waiting for what we're doing, I want to share with you a couple things that are going on in the world. So let's talk about national days today. Let me know if there's anything that you are celebrating today. It is National Beverage Today. So Beverage Day today. So my question for you guys this morning is, what is your favorite beverage? If you had to pick a number one thing you could only drink for the rest of your life, must have, what would that beverage be? Let me know in the comments. Good morning, Judith. It is good to see you. Thank you for saying that you enjoyed the video as well. We are, in case you are just joining us live, by the way, we are out and about. I have printed copies of Dorothy's "We Shall Stand for Love" poem, and on the back is a photo of my brother. You can kind of see that. Tells everybody that today we stand for love in memory of Adam Q. Rowland on what would have been his 37th birthday. If you received this card, please share on social media with hashtag Adam Rowland 2022. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing. So if you are doing random acts of kindness today, I would love for you to share about it on social media and use the hashtag Adam Rowland 2022. There it is down at the bottom there. Adam Rowland 2022. You don't have to say what you do. There's the jury's still out on whether or not you should share the random acts of kindness as you do them. I say, do you, boo. And if you don't want to share it, just share the hashtag. I would love for you guys to do that because I love to go back and see the hashtag being used. All right. Anne said coffee is her beverage of choice. And you can drink it so many ways. Absolutely. Jason said Coke. Nina, what's your beverage of choice? Coffee. See, as she's drinking the frappuccino. I have my frappuccino somewhere here too, but mine is not coffee because I can't do the coffee. Al says iced coffee. Yes, see, that's what this is actually iced chai, but it's decaffeinated. So here we are. Let me know if you got your beverage favorite. Spindrift raspberry. What is this, Judith? Spindrift raspberry lemon. I have no idea what this is. You must explain to me. Is this an adult beverage or what kind of beverage is this? Let me know. Yeah, so it's National Beverage Day. If you haven't chimed in yet, let me know what your favorite beverage of choice is. It is also, now I did not know about this and I'm going to have to tell you. It is National Crepe Suzette Day. Have any of you ever had a crepe Suzette? I had heard this before, but not in a long time. And I don't, thank you, Jason. And I didn't know exactly what it was. Apparently, this is a crepe. It involves orange liqueur. It involves like candied orange. And I'm like, why have I not had this in my life? So my mission now is to find a way to try crepe Suzette. Apparently, this is a dessert that they try to, they cook right at the table or something like that. I don't know. Also, I want to say hi to Shelly. I saw Shelly's name pop up at one point as well. So good morning, Shelly. Thank you for being here. Raspberry lime sparkling water. Oh, okay. Very good. I bet that's delicious. It sounds good. So Crepe Suzette Day. It is also Military Spouse Appreciation Day. We appreciate the military spouses out there. It really is, the spouses and children are in service, just like the military is. And, we appreciate you. We appreciate the military spouses. Juju said, love the video. My favorite is ginger tea. Yes, driving the kids to school. I love it. Be safe. Be safe, Juju. All right, what else is it? It is also School Lunch Hero Day. School Lunch Hero Day. Apparently, this is an opportunity to thank those who make school lunch enjoyable. Now, I have pretty good memories of school lunchtime. And for a time, my brother would have loved to reminisce about this as well. My mother worked in the cafeteria for a time being. Now, for some people, that may have been a horrible thing, but my mother was great about, giving the ice cream to my friends. And then I had friends. And see how that worked. Uh, and so it was a good experience for me. Always had someone to sit with because they were like, Jessica's mom's going to give us ice cream. So there it is. As the Bluebell ice cream truck literally just passes me. Anyway, so I had good lunch experiences, and I know it still gets me too, Al, every time. Um, and so I couldn't play the actual music of the video on here because I am already in the middle of a copyright dispute. Even though the video that I was using the other night was fair use, they didn't like that I played literally 30 seconds of a Prince video in the background. So here we are. What else is going on? So school lunch hero day, let me know if you guys had good experiences in the lunchroom as kids. Now, when my kids were in school, there was a lot of these people misbehaving. So then there was silent lunch and all of this stuff. And I'm like, this is supposed to be their time to relax a little. Anyway, I will digress on that. So it is also National Nurses Day. Now, I have a couple nurses I want to mention in my life. First nurse I want to mention is Cheryl Adams. Cheryl Adams twice was my lactation nurse when I had two of my younger children, and she was fantastic. I really want to thank Cheryl Adams. She was down at EAMC in Opelika, Alabama. I also want to shout out to who I refer to as my personal nurse, and that is Paula Patterson. Paula is amazing. And Paula was, so the funny story with this is that Paula was my labor and delivery nurse while I was in labor with Jaslyn. And that was my most traumatic birth, experience. And Paula was a superhero. And it was funny because I'm like in labor and she realizes that she had bought a car from my husband. So they knew each other and they're talkie. And I'm like, I'm in labor over here. And it was a good experience though. But she was fantastic and we remained friends, and Paula actually was literally my personal nurse. She helped me on the phone as I was literally almost had Leah on the side of the highway. She was preparing Phil to like get a blanket and catch that baby. And so she was fantastic. And then she drove me in 2019, drove me up to Michigan to go get some medical help that I needed at the time. And just she's always been my personal nurse. And so shout out to Paula Patterson on this lovely National Nurses Day. I appreciate you and I love you so much, my friend. Also, I want to shout out to Chris Comfort, who was my junior prom date and really good friend in school. He has his master's in nursing now. He is fantastic. He is a nurse up in Connecticut, and I want to shout out to him as well. And I also want to shout out to all of the nurses who played a role. During my brother's illness as well, since we're talking about his birthday today. I mentioned that Adam had cancer, and so he had been through a lot of different hospitals and places and treatments and things like that, and so there were countless nurses that helped to take care of him, and so really appreciate all of them that had a role in taking care of Adam. So let me know what you are going to be celebrating today on any of these national days. And we are going to take a quick break and be right. Oh, wait, hold on. Laura said, dude, I'm wearing black and yellow today. Look at that. Sending you love and hugs, honey bunches. I love you so much, Laura. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And don't forget to do your random acts of kindness today, you guys. And if you don't want to share about what you do, just post the hashtag Adam Rowland 2022. I'm going to put it on the screen again for you there. Adam Rowland 2022. You can also, there's a public event on Facebook you can find that says RAK in memory of Adam. And you can find that on Facebook as well. So that's the scoop with all of the national days and what's going on. Now we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back after this. Don't go anywhere, you guys. Okay, we'll be right back. Sky, hit the button.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. We are out on location today. Al's got the SpongeBob socks on in memory of my brother, Adam. You guys, I just witnessed something. The lady was fixing her sloth on the car. I don't know if I can switch around my camera. Nope, I do that and it shuts off. Okay. If this lady comes back to the car, I am going to go talk to her. Okay. There is a sloth plastered on the window, and apparently must have been starting to come off or something, because she went to fix the sloth on the way into the grocery store. I hope she's not in there long, because I need this to happen. And I'm going to show her live on air today. I don't know if she's going to let it happen, but at any rate, I came across the book I won from you, so I decided to read it again. Oh, I love that, Anne. I'm so glad. We are still waiting. We are currently in the Publix parking lot. I don't want to go anywhere, because this particular person that I wanted to give this poem to, it's really important for me to present this poem to him. I'm going to plan on going around and passing out this poem through the rest of the day today, but this one's really important to me, so we are waiting on that. Hi, Kevin. I love you. So what else is happening today? So I hope you guys have enjoyed the series that we have been starting out with this week. On Monday, we had Shifra Malka talking about mattering, and it was incredible. I have been posting clips anywhere I can post clips from this week. I still have to put Kenneth's up from yesterday, but everywhere I can post clips, I put the clips, because this week has been fire. Monday, Shifra talked about mattering. What does it mean to matter? And do we matter? And all of that good stuff. So what is mattering is what we talked about Monday. And there is a fabulous clip of her talking about that on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook story, all of that. So check that out. Also, Tuesday, we had Laura Mazzata on the show to start her series on empowerment. Tuesday, she talked about personal empowerment, and I loved our conversation. My favorite part, I was also the clip that I made of her, was when, Laura and I have both been through some pretty significant health challenges. And we both are of the mindset that we create these things, these challenges that we have in our lives, even if it's a subconscious thing. This is, and when a lot of times when people hear that, it becomes this blame situation where they're like, they don't want to take ownership of that stuff because then they feel like they need to blame themselves. And that's not what it's about at all. It's about an awareness, realizing how powerful we are, and then going, if I'm powerful enough to create it, I am sure as hell powerful enough to take it out. Can I get an amen? So, we talked about that, and the clip that I show, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of that is of a very good segment of that, how we start becoming personally empowered. uh Wednesday we had fire on the show with Scott Mason. Scott Mason is such an incredible speaker. If you miss Scott, you've got to go back and watch it because it is just so powerful. Scott is going to be talking about magnetizing and monetizing your professional freedom, and he talks specifically about dislodging toxic myths that hold us back on Wednesday. You guys, I'm so proud of myself right now because I don't know how the hell I'm remembering all of this, not sitting at my desk with my 800 sticky notes and all of that, notes and notepads and books and all of that. Anyway, I have one notebook here, you guys, and I haven't looked at it once. Pat self on the back. So he talked about dislodging toxic myths that hold us back. He talked about 5 toxic myths at the end, gave us a little overview of the toxic myths, and then the 3 positive things that we can switch to if we don't want to stay in the realm of those toxic myths anymore. He talked about how we start to dislodge them, and a lot of that is awareness and recognition. We are seeing that over and over and over this week, the importance of recognition, acknowledgement, awareness. If we want to change our lives, we have to become aware of what's going on in our lives. So special thank you to Scott Mason for showing up and showing out on Wednesday. And the clip that is shown throughout social media of Scott has to do with what those 5 toxic myths are, as well as the 3 positive attributes that you could switch to. Thank you, Dorothy. Yes, pats on the back. And so, Dorothy, if you're just joining us, we are waiting for a very special Publix employee that I would like to honor by giving the poem to. I hear that he is starting work at 8 o'clock, so he should be here pulling up in the parking lot before then. I went and got the 411 from his boss in the Publix. Thank you, Al. He's like, can I ask what you're asking for right now? And I'm sure at that moment, Nina about died. She was like, oh God. She's so adorable sitting over there helping. Why are you here, Bam? Are you helping me out? Okay. So at any rate, so Scott was on Wednesday. Thursday, we had go back and watch Anne Marie. They are so good, so good. So yesterday, we had Kenneth Lord, and Kenneth was incredible. Kenneth is a leadership coach, and his series is going to be talking about self-mastery. And also we'll be tying it into some different things. So he gave an overview of yesterday of what self-mastery means, and we got a little bit into it about the difference between mastery and mastering, because when I first talked to him in our conversation, our initial call that we had with each other to see if he was going to be on the show, we had this whole talk about, I said, listen, I'm not down for this mastery thing. Yes, Dorothy, I agree, it will be so much fun. It, I'm not down for the mastery thing because the word mastery to me signifies an arrival. So and I have been so outspoken throughout my years of doing this show. Before that, being an author, everything else that I've done in my work, I've been so outspoken about the fact that any personal development that we go through, it's never an arrival thing. You don't come into things going, I want to be empowered. One day you become empowered and you never have to work on it again. You never say, I want to have more self-love, and then one day you arrive at self-love and never have to work at it again. Everything in the personal development space, spiritual development space, even physically, is a constant choice. And so when Kenneth and I met initially, I was like, we got to talk about this thing. We got to talk about this because I don't like the word mastery. I don't, because I feel like it's this arrival place. But we talked about using the word mastering. Mastering, yes, progress, not perfection. Absolutely. And even here's the thing, even if we reach a space of perfection, where we feel like it's perfection, we have the ability to blow ourselves away 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 years down the road. I realize I went out of order there. Blow ourselves away with going, now this is perfect. No, now this is perfect, because I believe it's perfect for us in any given moment. We do the best we can with what we have. And so we talked about Kenneth and I yesterday, about mastering the inner game, making that continual choice. We touched on a lot of topics yesterday. So be on the lookout on our social media today for some of the different clip, or I'm going to put a clip up there of a good part. So just stay tuned for that. I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet, so stay tuned. It's coming though. And so I'm really excited about that. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do know, because I did choose it yesterday. It's a good one. Just watch for it. So really excited about that. Next week, we've got the same setup, same schedule. Schiffer on Monday, Laura Tuesday, Scott Wednesday, Kenneth Thursday. We're diving into some different topics, but same themes. So mattering, empowerment, the myth topic with Scott. See, now I'm breaking. See, I shouldn't have patted myself on the back so soon. The myths and everything with Scott, magnetizing and monetizing your personal and professional freedom. And then, of course, we're going to be doing self-mastery with Kenneth on Thursday. So really excited about the lineup next week. And Fun Friday is going to be amazing. We're just doing a hodgepodge on Fridays is what we're going to do. So this is what we're going to do right now while I'm waiting for, he should be here anytime, waiting for it. I'm also waiting for this chick to come out of the store with the sloth on the window, because we need to have a conversation live on air about this sloth. I'm waiting for it to happen. There's a lot of people buying flowers today. Oh yes. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms. And I will reiterate this on Monday. Let me know if you guys have any special plans for Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, for those of you that are celebrating. And Sky, we're going to take one more quick break. We'll do the Weiss. We'll visit our friends at Weiss Scholarship Foundation, and we'll be right back after this, you guys. Stay tuned.
Imagine a world where every child gets a great education. Educating all children is the only way to end poverty. This is what the Weiss Scholarship Foundation is working to accomplish. Our 6 staff members, our mentors and coordinators, who are on the ground in Kenya, are totally engaged in every aspect of our students' lives, so we can give them every opportunity for success. In just a few short years, we have already awarded 141 scholarships. We send children to high school who would have never gone without our support. And then we help them go on to either university or vocational school. We have already scaled our holistic business model to 4 locations and are ready to scale it to many more. Today it's Kenya, but tomorrow it's more countries. Please contribute what you can today. You can make a one-time donation, a recurring donation, or choose to sponsor a child all on your own for all 4 years of high school for just $3,500. Go to our website, www.weissscholarshipfoundation.org.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm trying to learn how to work this stuff from my phone. Listen, we are currently waiting for Nicholas to show up, and here in the Publix parking lot in Florence, Alabama. We're at the Publix on Cox Creek. We are going to present him with a copy of the For Love poem by Dorothy Auger. Nicholas is always such an amazing person. He always talks about everybody being his favorite customer. He is bubbly, he's fantastic, conversational, and he makes they always say Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, he makes shopping a pleasure. And so I went in and talked to Nicholas' boss over on a couple breaks ago. And I'm excited to present. He should be coming to work anytime now. I'm hoping that we don't miss him. That's what we're trying here. Juju said, yes, love this week's episode and looking forward for the rest of the month. Me too. I'm excited. I think it's just super powerful. And I wanted to really, start the summer with a bang. A lot of us around the world have been like, quote unquote, getting back to real life. This is the time of the year when Jessica starts to retreat because Jessica doesn't like the heat. And it's starting to get hot here in Alabama. So I am inside with the air conditioner on and everything else. So at any rate, I wanted to give you guys some really deep things to think about as we go into the summer. And because I think in the summer, especially a lot of us that are parents, the kids are off for the summer or whatever else, not us, we homeschool all year round, but a lot of the time the kids are off for the summer, or you have those summer travel things, and we really need to work on ourselves as well and remember to continue that momentum of learning and growing and taking care of ourselves. And I wanted to give you guys some things to think about over the summer. Judith said, happy Mother's Day to you. We are going to Mother's Day brunch at the Detroit Tigers training facility and watching the minor league team, the Flying Tigers, play the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. Amazing. Awesome. So is that like the training? Why do all the baseball training things happen in Florida? I'm trying to figure that out. Somebody explain it to me that knows something about sports, because I don't. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Love you. Thank you so much for being here today. We are currently waiting for a bagger at the Publix over here by my house that is fantastic. His name is Nicholas, and we are going to present him with a copy of the For Love poem. I was thinking about writing on it, but I don't actually think I have a pen in the car. I am unprepared. And I'm also waiting for this lady to come out of the store that has a sloth on her car over here. I need explanations. I need to know what the hell this means. And I have this gut feeling like we're going to get a hell of a story. Anne-Marie says it's getting hot like fire in Arizona. I'm sure it is. That's why I could not live in Arizona, because number one, it gets so hot. Number two, you are not near the water, and I need the water to be able to live. I'm a mermaid, and if I don't get in the water in time, that's what's going on. I found a pen. Okay. So I'm going to write Nicholas, you are amazing. Thanks for being you. The Dugas family. Okay. There. It is written out. All right. Nice and warm here. So great place for the teams to play during the winter months. Yeah. Well, see, I thought that too, play during the winter months, but it's not winter. And don't they all go down this time of year? I don't know. I know that my dad, so my stepmother, Diane, is really into Atlanta Braves baseball. And they go down to the, what do you call it? Spring training or whatever. But that's what I'm talking about. It's spring training. It can't be, anyway. Still cool here in Ontario, but getting a little warmer. We are going to be almost 95 degrees this week here in Alabama. Fahrenheit. Don't make me math the Celsius this morning, but it is going to be hot. And just last week, it started out 35 in the morning. Okay, so let's take a math for just a minute here. Okay, let's take a math break. 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. That is 60 degrees higher this coming week than last week. Okay, all right. Some teams train in Arizona, but Florida is home to many retired people. maybe it's to give them a thrill. Maybe they need to watch the spring training. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I am hoping, for those of you guys that are just tuning in, you are watching Project Joy Live. This is the first time we have been out and about. And we are going to be I'm going to be taking more video and pictures for you guys as the day goes on. And I'll be sharing with you all on Monday in our beginning segment before Shifra comes on. And so be looking out for that. But we are currently waiting for one very special. What is this guy doing? Now, see, y'all are getting a taste here. It's still raining here in Jersey. Hasn't it been raining for a few days there, Juju? Let me know. So at any rate, now I gotta remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about, Nina? She has no idea. Why is she's supposed to be helping? You're supposed to be helping me, ma'am. Oh, she's just accompanying me. Arizona has a huge retired community as well. Snowbirds. Yeah, I can see that for sure. We have a big retirement community here, believe it or not. That's why the ladies that came out of this car, I'm confused about the sloth. Also, that is not a sloth that is hanging in their car, is it? That's a monkey.
Yeah.
I think it's a little monkey. I wish I could turn my camera around so I could show you guys in case she doesn't come out. I'm hoping she comes out though in time for me to be like, ma'am, minor leagues are playing now, not major. Oh, okay. Well, I almost said football. See, this is why. I don't do the baseball thing. I don't, last time I did baseball, Al, you remember, all the baseball games that, they played with the EB teams at, Washington Park? That's the last time I went to a baseball game. I spend my summer in Cali. See, that's nice. That was I talked to a guy yesterday, Wednesday, I think, in Cali. His name's Thomas. You guys might see him peruse the show eventually, but it's early there. Kenneth got the prize yesterday of being my first guest that was like, yes, I will absolutely join you on Project Joy Live at 5 a.m. Yes, all week raining. Crazy. We're usually pretty rainy this time of year. It is very cloudy today. We had some storms rolling through yesterday. Shelly, if you're still here, are you guys all okay down there? I saw WSFA pop on with some tornado warnings this morning. I think it was near Andalusia though. On and off rain all week in Connecticut. You guys, I need to I'm going to start a GoFundMe for a green screen so I can do the proper weather for you guys. It'll be amazing. We need to do this. It needs to happen. I feel like I need to live my dreams of talking about the cold front, and this needs to happen, you guys. I need to fulfill a dream here. Okay. So this needs to happen. The weather, yes, they were fun games. And I remember the Mr. Softy truck, Al. Mr. Softy was the ice cream truck that had the soft serve ice cream, and it just chocolate and vanilla. That's it. We didn't do any of this fancy shit. Chocolate and vanilla, and then you could dip it in, I think that you could do the sprinkles is all you could do. The Mr. Softy truck used to come through there. I love Andalusia. Awesome cake there. I haven't even been, I think maybe I've been through there, but yeah, I still get the weather reports from down there because we lived in Auburn for so long. So the weather report still, okay, I'm seeing people coming through for their shifts now. I do not see Nicholas yet, but this gives me hope that he may be coming soon. Let's hope Nicholas isn't running late today, so then we miss him, on the way in. Because I don't want to make him late. This is the last thing I want to do. Oh, there's somebody coming that way too. Where I don't know where he usually parks. I don't know about this. So we're going to find out. Also still waiting for the sloth lady to come out. The highlight of going, always had sprinkles. Yes. You know what? The other place I used to like to go was Sea Swirl in Mystic, because Sea Swirl soft serve, you could get a flavor and it like injected the flavor around the edge of this. You know what I'm talking about here? Have any of you guys ever had that? You get a soft serve cone and there's like a flavor swirl and it swirls just on the edge of the look at me in my sign language here. It swirls just on the edge of the soft serve. It was so stinking good. So good. This is not the sloth lady coming out. Nina, you need to be my eyes and ears here. Eyes and ears. Let me know, you guys. Summer is coming up. Let me know if you have a favorite summer treat. Okay, thank you for validating me, Anne Marie. I used to love that place as well. I used to love feeding French fries to the seagulls at Eastern Point Beach. Those were always good times. And then I would drop my ice cream and cry. And as the birds fly to the ground. I don't know what is going on here, you guys. Okay. They open next Thursday. I will be there. Who? The beach or Sea Swirl? Who opens next Thursday? Let me know. Okay. So we're waiting game here, you guys. While we're waiting, hopefully we don't get interrupted, but if we do, that's a good thing anyway, because that's what we're waiting for. Let's talk about our birthdays really quick while we're here. Obviously today is, and the reason we're out on the town is today would have been my brother's 37th birthday. Oh, Sea Swirl. Okay. Yes. It would have been my brother Adam's 37th birthday. That's him there. Woo. There we go. And, Adam was larger than life. Everybody loved him. And that's why I think it's appropriate to give out our For Love poem for Random Acts of Kindness today. Rita's Ice is my summer treat. That's a good summer treat to have, Juju. In addition, on my Facebook page, Natalia Bassant's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Natalia. In the celebrity world, actor George Clooney has a birthday today. Happy birthday, George Clooney. Thank you, Judith. Also, game show host Tom Bergeron has a birthday today. You guys might know him as the host. He did host for a little while of Dancing with the Stars. Also, and I didn't know this, I messaged my mom this morning. One of my favorite singers on the planet is Bob Seger, and Bob Seger has a birthday today. I love some Bob Seger, let me tell you. So happy birthday, Bob Seger. Let's get that's not him over there, is it? No, that's not him. Okay. Let's get our birthday song on, and then we'll see if we see any of the people that we're waiting for here. Here we go. I don't have my drum roll, but we're going to pretend. Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll, please. Hold on. You hear it? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear George Clooney, Tom Bergeron, Bob Seger, Natalia Bassant, and Adam. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Got to get the claps on. She's so enthusiastic. I can't stand it. Well, I'm hoping that we see it. Look, worst comes to worst, if Nicholas does not come out here and we don't see him before it's time to end the show, I will take video of the moment and I will share it with you guys on Monday. I promise to do that. I'm also waiting for this sloth lady here. Do you guys have any other? Huh?
It's him over there.
Oh, yeah. His hands are full and he's already in the door. His hands are full and he's already in the door. All right. I'm going to try to catch him today, and I will thank you guys for being patient with me while I was waiting. He literally has to start work now, and he was walking in the door with like 20 bags in his hands. And I don't even know where he came from because he was not in the parking lot. He just walked in the door. So what I will do is I will take some video. I will take some photos today. I will put together a little montage and I will share it with you guys on Monday. So your jobs today are wear your black and yellow. If you have black and yellow, complete at least one random act of kindness. It doesn't have to cost any money, you guys. You could hold a door open for somebody. You could send somebody a message that needs an uplifting message today. There's so many things that you can do. You can pay for somebody's coffee in line. You can pass out copies of the For Love poem. You could read the For Love poem to somebody. There's so many ideas and things that you can do. I think I have a list somewhere of like 150 random acts of kindness things that you could do. So complete at least one random act of kindness today in memory of my brother Adam, and use the hashtag. You don't have to even say what you do, but use the hashtag on social media, hashtag Adam Rowland 2022. Adam Rowland 2022. When you complete it, so any social media, I will find it because I'll just type in the hashtag and it will hunt you down. It will help me find you. So that's what you need to do. Adam Rowland 2022. You don't have to say what you do, but I would love for you to do a random acts of kindness today, and absolutely message me and tell me about it if you want. And I'm happy to mention it as well on the show come Monday. I hope everyone has the best day. Hashtag Adam Rowland 2022. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And Marie, I appreciate you being here. I was gonna give one more minute to see if the sloth lady comes out. And all of that. By the way, reason I am not live in the store right now is because they do not like that. Store managers do not like when you are live in their store. So I'm trying to be very cautious because your girl doesn't need to end up in the jail today. Okay. Juju says, have a blissful day, everyone. We shall stand for love. Adam Rowland 2022. Yes, absolutely. And that's what I would love to finish with today, you guys, is reading the For Love poem in honor of Adam. For love. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded. Not just my little piece of land where I am mostly safe, where I am mostly well, but our world everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love because we need more light, not more deaths, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. Thank you guys all for joining us today, for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. I hope you will participate in random acts of kindness in memory of my brother Adam. And until next week, you guys, I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.